your favorite artist? That's a tough question for someone who has a passion for art like I do. It's very hard to narrow it down. But today I'd like to share one of my favorite works of art. Here she is, the Duchess of Alba. The original is usually at the Hispanic Society Museum on 155th and Broadway in Washington Heights, New York. Hello, this is Linda Powers at the Guggenheim Museum of Art in New York City. We're here to see the Duchess of Alba by Goya. It's on view through March at an exhibit entitled El Greco to Picasso. Enjoy. Duchess of Alba. The Duchess stands tall and proud and points firmly down to the ground at her feet. Beside her bejeweled shoes, we see an inscription which says, Solo Goya, 1797. This piece is a masterpiece for many reasons. First, its historical context. It's a portrait of an aristocratic noble woman from Spain from 1797. The Duchess is wearing a black costume called a maja, and she's wearing a black lace headdress called a mantilla. Though the costume and the gown was normally worn by peasants in the street, this is obviously not a peasant. There's a stark contrast between her ornate costume and the muted background and sky. There are clues that suggest, and scholars also suggest, that the Duchess and Goya may have had a relationship. She's wearing two rings. One says Alba, the other says Goya. And the inscription on the ground as well, Solo Goya, only Goya. So made people wonder if she was only for Goya. There's an interesting phrase about Goya. He was known as the last of the old masters and the first of the modern masters. And that's pretty evident of this realistic portrait of the Duchess. If you would like a great starter book on Goya, I recommend this book. It's called What Makes a Goya by Richard Mühlberger. You'll find illustrations and descriptions of other famous paintings by Goya, like the 3rd of May from 1808, and the portrait of Don Manuel. This book is also available on our website.